Hi, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to Simply Living in a Small Town. Today is Monday. I'm getting a little bit of a late start here because it's getting later in the day. And I was contemplating even doing this. I've just had really a rough couple of days with some things going on. But I did want to go ahead and get this out because I was excited to show y'all some of the stuff. In other words, the things that I'm working on. So I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. How's everybody doing? What is everybody up to? I honestly didn't get a whole lot done over the weekend. I did a decent amount on Saturday, but I really didn't get much of anything done yesterday. And it's like, it was one of those days where things kind of fell apart, so to speak. So, and then that kind of ran over into today. I didn't get much sleep last night, and so I'm still feeling really tired, but nonetheless, I want to show you what I'm working on. So I didn't quite get where I want to, but I want to show y'all something tomorrow. So I've got something else in mind that I didn't get started today. But so I was working on this top for my daughter. Oh, look at that, how cute that looks. Just the way it's patterned, it's like, looks like it's like a zigzag going down. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so now I got both panels done. This is the other one. So they are both done now. So literally for this top for my daughter, because obviously this is not going to fit me. I just have to weave in the tails and sew these together, and it's done. It's just like a top I made myself last year, which I did just wash a couple weeks ago. And matter of fact, I just took it down off the hanger because I had it hung up to dry. And it's literally one of my favorite summer tops. It's like the easiest construction, but it's simple and I love it. So I think my daughter's going to love this. She just loves all these bright, really bright colors like this. And she knew I was making this. So she will be thrilled with this, and I can't wait to see. I will I figure that I will have this done by Friday. But she is actually not going to be home till probably Saturday. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, because I will probably have this top here and the rainbow top that I've been working on. Those should both be done by Friday. And like I said, she won't be here till I'm planning on Saturday. So I may not be able to show you other than just showing it to you done. But as far as pictures of her, because I just can't wait to see like what these are going to look like on her, because I know they're going to be so cute on her. So I'm excited about that, because I've made several, obviously, tops for myself between last summer and this summer. And my daughter, I've been wanting to make her some tops, like so bad, some summer tops. So I'm thrilled with that. And then I've gone back to, of course, this blanket that I'm still, yes, it's 93 degrees here, y'all. And I mean, it's humid as all get out. I literally have been inside most of the day, to be honest. Now, I say that, but I was actually outside like earlier this morning, and then I went back out and had to run out to the barn, and I didn't get back or whatever till around 2 o'clock, and I was literally like wringing wet. So it took me a while. I came back in, and I was, oh my gosh, like I just had to sit for a while by the air conditioning and try to get, cooled off. Like, and then here, not too long ago, I opened the door, checked on my cats, and I was like, oh my Lord, it's like I opened just full on sauna. So I didn't, stand there with the door open too long, but nonetheless, I'm still working on this blanket. So I am on skein number 3 of this beautiful yarn. That's the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in the Lilac Stardust Starway colorway. Starway. I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, this is a tutorial by Blossom Crochet. Easy crochet blanket, gentle ripples, and I will link that in the description. But this is so pretty. I just love it. I love it. I love it. So this is what I have so far. This is probably one, two, maybe like 3 something feet or 4 feet, maybe. No, probably 3 something. Anyway, that's probably about not quite halfway to where I want it, which kind of makes sense because I'm thinking 6 skeins may do it to the length that I'm kind of have in my head. And this is, like I said, skein number 3, and I have used probably about half of this. I'd like to get out of this, and then this is all I have left though. So then I'm trying to think what week it is here. It would be this coming weekend. I need to stop again at Hobby Lobby, which will be their 30% off. I had to stop and think for a minute because, yes, this is the second week past the week when I got this yarn last time. So I need to stop this weekend after I pick up my daughter and just scoop up some more of that. And then I will be, you know, like, I should have enough to finish it. I get like 3 more skeins. So, to my liking anyway of size. So yeah, I love this so much. And this pattern is just, it's easy, and it's just like memory, and you just get, you know, the muscle memory going, and you just don't really have to think too much about it entirely. You know, there's the counting, but I kind of, it's like, you know, where the stitch is going to fall after you count so many. But even if you don't count, as long as you just keep the flow going of the stitches, like, but yeah, it's a pretty easy pattern, in other words, and I love this. I've never done a blanket like this, so I'm really, really thrilled with it, and I think it's turned out beautiful. The only thing is, I wish you could see, because it's so pretty, that I wish you could see the gold sparkles in it, because it has this beautiful little gold sparkly in there, and I don't think you can see it. But I love this. I think this is fantastic, and I'm just so happy about it, to be honest. And it's been something easy for me to sit down like this morning, and I just like I normally try to do, like when I get up in the morning, I get my coffee made and sit down on that, and usually I come in here and sit in my chair and, you know, work on something for a bit while I'm letting my meds kick in, let my coffee kick in. You know, if you drink coffee and whatnot, you know what I'm talking about. So I need my, you know, mojo to get me going. In other words, it's like putting gas in your car. So anyway, I got up and I worked on this morning, and I am enjoying just working on it off and on, to be honest. And you know, the air conditioning is running, and even though it's laying on my lap, like, I'll just do a little bit, maybe a few 3 or 4 rows or 5 rows or something like that, and then, you know, I'll go away from it and go get some things done, because I got to run around in the morning, get errands done and things like that. And so it hasn't been like really bothering me. I'm sure the longer this gets, though, that, you know, although I do this where I constantly, you know, fold up, and that's how I keep it, instead of, like, I see a lot of people where they do this, where they're literally, they have the blanket laying on their lap and they're like crocheting along, and y'all, I can't do that. I can't do that. So anyway, I fold mine up like that, you know, and then I fold it again, and then I'm just going over to the, you know, metal or whatever, and then, so then I just flip, go flip it over to finish the row off, you know, and then I just keep doing this like that. So that's what works for me. I mean, you do you and I do me. So I, um, that's just how I do it. So I have found that's what works best for me, anyhow. Now, I'm just looking around a second. I got so many, I have been doing so much cleaning in this room. So, y'all, I did on Saturday. I had this on my calendar, set myself to get this done because I've been trying to get it done for 4 weeks. I've had like a collection of clothes and things that I had set aside keeping just to put out here in the yard on a table or whatnot for free. Now I did this last year and only like one woman came with her daughter, but man, they scooped up all I had out at that point was just kids clothes. And they scooped up a ton of clothes and I was like, okay, I'm done. You know, like and so I've been wanting to do this where just get this stuff like all together as much as possible and then just start doing this. But it has rained, y'all. It has rained and rained and rained and rained. And I cannot complain about this hot weather because, you know, it has rained and rained and rained and monsooned here. Like, I mean, you don't even know. Like, it was like the yard was, you know, I mean, you walk along and there's water standing like up off the, like dirt and that. So anyway, I can't complain about the heat because, I mean, you know, I think that we like prefer things in moderation, or at least I do, but Mother Nature does not work that way. Um, but I was waiting for a period of time, in other words, to put all these things out in the yard for free. You know, on nice days where it wasn't going to rain, like, because I wanted to set the stuff out at least for several days because I really truly wanted, like, whoever to come get these things, please, seriously. And, you know, then if it helps somebody else out, that makes me happy. And I'm not throwing this stuff away. I do not like doing that. If I have things that, whether it be clothes, kitchenware, whatever it is, shoes, I don't care, whatever. And like someone could use it, I prefer to just put the stuff out. I don't prefer to take stuff to Goodwill, although by yesterday I was thinking, wow, nobody's even stopping. I may just have to pack all this up and take it to Goodwill, which I really didn't want to do. I don't really like Goodwill per se, but on occasion I will take like some of my like not as nice things, meaning they're still in like fair condition type things, like clothing usually or whatever, but I'm not gonna take my really like nicer things there to donate. But again, I'd rather put things out for free and allow people to just, you know, and we are literally right on top of a highway. So I did post on Facebook, so I was thrilled to say, or I am thrilled to say, a lady came yesterday and she literally took like all of it, y'all. All of it. And she said that she knew a mother in need that was like really in not good um, financial shape, and that she could really use like the little girl's clothes and stuff. And I said, that's fantastic. Like, because I came out there and I talked to her, and because she had messaged me about coming. And I said, wow, you wiped me out. And I said, that's great. Like, and she was then telling me this about this lady. And I said, well, that's fantastic, because that literally makes me feel good that like, good, they will go to somebody that like needs the stuff. And so yeah, so that worked out. And I have more to go through yet still, because I will have more to put out. It's a matter of continuing to go through this stuff. So I've been sorting lots of stuff, things to go upstairs, things to go out, you know, things to go out for free. However, like, I know I still have I just thought of this yesterday. I still have a bag of baby bottles that I washed like months ago, and I bagged up. And I got to take them yet to, well, where we usually go. It's about 20 minutes from us. That area, and there's a pregnancy care center that I'm going to drop those off to. I just haven't gotten it done, and I honestly, around the time when I bagged those up, I kept thinking, when I go down there next, but you have to catch that, like, that place isn't open all the time, and I'm not down there all the time, so I do need to get that done, because I just realized that yesterday. I'm like, oh no, I still have those, and I have donated, since I've been living here, I have donated baby blankets to them. Yes, there was some bottles, and with a breast pump that I sent to them. And so, yeah, I like to do that because I prefer to help people. I can't stand throwing stuff away. Now, if it's just really, but I'm telling you, like, I don't, I don't, I don't throw much away. So anyway, I'm trying to think what I was thinking of before that. But anyway, I'm thrilled with this blanket. This is exciting to keep going on this. And then I got, not long ago, I've actually been, again, like I've been working on, I got 3 projects here, and I've been working on these 3 projects today. And that's about all I've done today, to be honest, outside of cooking myself dinner, because I'm the only one here, so which was good, because I cooked something that I've been wanting to cook for like the last couple of weeks, and it was so good. So anyway, yeah, okay, good, that's not in frame there. Then I went back to this my granny square sweater. Now this is from, I want to say probably about 3 months ago. I think that's about right. So this is a granny square sweater that I am making. Now, I'm going to stand up to show you this really quick and then explain something that I don't think I did before. So now you can see this is long, okay? This panel, this is the front panel. Now, obviously I'm not that big. I could have made this like, considerably smaller. And by the way, I love this yarn and the color Shocking Violet. So I could have made this quite a lot smaller. The reason that I am making this so long, it literally cut right now, sitting right here, it's like coming down past the bottom, just right past the bottom of my shorts, okay? Now, the reason why I am making this long is because, and I know I had this in mind, and I realized this earlier, that I don't think I even mentioned this, but I plan on wearing this as just like a baggy sweater with a pair of leggings. Because like in the winter, I am mostly wearing leggings more often than like jeans. I kind of, it's probably been, yeah, like 2022, no, 2021, where my right knee got to where, like, it was already needing replaced. But then my house had burned down, and I was over there working on, like, literally cleaning up the rubble and trying to go through things and clean that place up, and it was just a lot. So anyway, I was spending like all my days over there outside of like weekend days, and even at that, I would be over there. If I didn't have my daughter, like, I would still be over there like a lot of the day on a weekend or something. But anyway, I spent so much time over there working on it, just trying to get it, like manageable and get it cleaned up, that it really, really messed my knee up. Because before that even happened, I was told by the orthopedic doctor that the reason, no, it was at that time, excuse me. It was after when I was working on that. Anyway, then I went to the orthopedic doctor because my knee was like jacked up in the air, and I literally couldn't put my whole foot down and walk because my knee wouldn't stretch out. And he told me, yeah, that's because you have meniscal tears, and that's not going to straighten out until you need to have your knee replaced, which I already knew. Okay, even previous to the house burning down, I already knew that I needed to have both my knees replaced. Okay, so that wasn't a new thing, but the meniscal tears was. So, anyway, due to that, I started wearing leggings all the time in the winter instead of jeans, because my knees, but especially my right knee, was swelling up so bad that it would get really tight in my jeans and it would be uncomfortable. So that's why I started really wearing leggings more so. So anyway, I kind of, I did it for so long because I've had my knee replaced now as of 2 years ago. My right knee that was jacked up like that. So, and which was a good thing I did, because come to find out, I had the x-rays done right before I had the knee replacement surgery. And my orthopedic doctor says, well, it's a good thing that we have this scheduled because you have a femoral cyst. He's like, that's getting ready to cause a femoral fracture. And he's like, so if we hadn't, it's a good thing you scheduled it when you did, because if not, you would have been having to have emergency surgery at some point anyway. I'm like, that's not good. So at any rate, I got in the habit of wearing leggings, and even though I have a bunch of jeans that I even like in that, but it's funny because here a while back I was going through a tote upstairs, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's all these jeans in there, which, because I never even got them out, like to wear them for the winter. So anyway, this is going to be a longer, cozy like sweater to go with my leggings, and that is why it's so big. So anyway, I had started the back panel for this. So it was much smaller. I have added a little bit more to it. I have added like 3 or 4 rows because it was like, I want to say down here just a little square. So now it's a little bit bigger square now. So that's what I have now. I don't know if you can see that colorway like really well or not. It's really, really pretty, the colors in that. So that's one thing. The Hobby Lobby yarn, I love it. It's like, it's just so smooth in that kind of yarn. Very nice. And then, but they have, their colorways are just so pretty, the variegated side. And I mean, I do even like the solids. Like, I like how they'll have a variegated like here, and then above it and below it they'll have colors like solids that match, which I think is fantastic, because then you could just like pick up a variegated and some solids or whatever and make a blanket with. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. Now, as far as the rainbow top, I'm a little bit, to say the least, I'm aggravated because I have a big whip bag here, which I say that. Now, mind you, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 finished crochet items on top of the bag. So clearly those are not whips. Which, by the way, I'm just going to show you this really quick because I know that I've never shown you this. And I just washed it. If I can find where it starts. I know I've never shown this, so isn't this pretty though? I did not make this, by the way, either. I just think it's beautiful. It's got like, I'm trying to think what those stitches are called. Like bean stitch, maybe? those little clusters. Anyway, I think it's really pretty. Now I need to fix this fringe on here though is a mess. But some beautiful soul donated this to me after the house burned down. So, but I wanted to show it to you because I have never shown you all this. And like I said, it's really beautiful. I was looking at, because I don't know like what pattern this is or whatnot. I like the construction of it. It's really pretty. And I was thinking, I need to sit down and look at this because then I can figure out, you know, like how to do a top with this pattern. It's all open. It's similar to the knockout crop tops that I've made by Cinnamon Stitches. It's very similar to that, but I just like it. Isn't it pretty? So I washed it when I washed all these other crochet items, and I still have more to wash because I virtually did not wash. I don't think I washed any. No, I didn't wash really anything last year except for blankets. I know that I washed blankets that I made. So anyway, I'm still trying to catch up, and now it's to the point where, you know, I have so many crocheted items that I need to seriously sit down and go through stuff because I've been wanting to do that, and I need to sit down and like get rid of some of it. So I need to do that. But anyway, this whip bag, this is one of the items laying on the top of it. So I'm presuming this little ball of purple yarn for that rainbow top is in that bag. And I'm like, you know what? I think that's right. I think it is in there because I have a little Disney bag over there by my chair that I've been working out of with this blanket I just showed you. And the other top I just finished the other day, the Summer Breeze tank top tutorial, or that top. And I'm trying to think what else is in that bag. I've been just, you know, working through that bag. But then this bigger bag has the Boggy Creek blanket in it. And I don't know what else. So it's time. In other words, I need to go through this big bag sitting here. Because I went through my little Disney bag by the chair that I've been working out of. And the purple ball of yarn is not in there. And I'm almost certain it's down in this red bag. That's the big one here that had this in it. So I need to do that. I need to unload. Like, I seriously need to move my items that are done. Because like this I just want to hang up on a rack outside of. I really need to fix. Look at this fringe. Do you see that? Do you see this? It's not a pretty sight at all. Like, I didn't dry this or anything like that. Okay. And honestly, what I want to do is like trim some of this off because it's a little bit, but look, it's literally like all stuck together. It's not real like pretty looking like it should be. So, but yeah, this for sure here, this big. So yeah, I need to trim this off, but for the time being, I'm probably just going to go ahead and hang it up. So that's what I've been working on. Now come tomorrow, which this is going to push me to get it done. I did not get out the other yarn that I was wanting to show y'all about putting with the Malabrigo yarn that I got from Premier. So I need to get in my office, which is no big deal, and pull that yarn out. I want to show you all that tomorrow. I want to work on getting those hanks caked up, which I've never done before. So that'll be a new experience for me. So I want to get that done because I definitely need to get that project started. It's only, I can't remember if that pattern is, so there's two of them that I bought, and I know which one I want to do, but I think it's the one that has 25 rows. The other pattern only has 15. So my point is, either like whichever it is, that's not like, it's It wouldn't take very long to do it, in other words. So I want to show y'all the yarns together and see what you think. And like I said, I need to cake up the yarn, and I need to get started on that project, because that is something that I'm wanting to get done for sure and enter in a fair. The fair is at the end of next month. Can y'all believe we're coming up on the beginning of July? Can you? I'm like, next week is 4th of July, y'all. I don't know where this month is gone. Anyway, I have things planned for the channel for starting the beginning of next month, along with my regular things. So yeah, I'm trying to, like, stay focused, get going, stay motivated, stay all the stuff to get. But I need to get this item that I'm talking about done to enter it next month, and that's at the end of next month. So I have the time yet, but I want to kick it in gear. Excuse me, I just ate my supper. I don't know where the heck that came. I'm like having a heartburn. And then all of a sudden, I don't know where the yawn come from. Although I am tired. So, I'm going to let y'all go. I will see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it so much. Bye now. And God bless.